All right, good morning and happy Friday, Junior. Welcome to Off the Desk. I'm Julia O'Keefe.
And I'm Kaylee Collins. Thanks for being here with us. And yeah, it is Friday, Junior. It's feeling like a Friday, Junior, but also kind of a Tuesday for me because I haven't been here for all that long.
Do you have your Tuesday, Thursday tires?
I am tired, but I feel like I'm still in a good mood.
Oh, there we go.
Levels are picking up. I did just go get a little something to eat, so that helps with
perfect. There you go.
Picking up the energy. But yeah, Friday, Junior, it's pretty chilly outside today.
It is chilly. I know. I woke up this morning and I went in my driveway and it was a unfortunate sight to see a layer of frost on my windshield because I did not leave enough time to defrost it. But I got lucky. It was a little deceiving because with one click of the windshield wipers, it cleared. But it was satisfying to watch like the frost, the whole layer just go. Yeah, it was great. So... And then I just put my seat warmer on and waited for my heat to warm up as I began my drive. So, yeah, I got to get I have my winter jacket out, but I think I just need a new one.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I wasn't really thinking this morning, and I keep my 22 News jacket here. So if I need it, it's here. But I was left in a sweatshirt this morning, and I was like, oh,
and it's chilly,
can't get away with that much longer. So
I know. I need to, I have some. I had told you I bought like a couple of new fall-ish like clothing items, but I have some of my stuff still packed away, like up in the attic. I need to go and bring that out. It has like my heavier winter jackets and sweaters and stuff, so I'll have to do that. But I was also saying this morning to you that when I walked outside, it almost smelled like winter, like winter's approaching. Yeah. Even though I know it's just, we're in the thick of the fall season, but it's so funny how certain scents can remind you of times in your life or like connect to different memories. I was actually having this conversation with someone over the weekend, I think when we were up in Maine, about how your sense of like smell is so closely associated to your memory, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, so nostalgia and everything like that.
We were talking about it yesterday with the candles, and then especially when it comes to holidays and like this time of the year and stuff too. It's interesting. I started my morning. It just reminded me of like being young. Oh, it's winter.
That's a better way.
I guess it was a good way to start the day rather than being like, oh, it's freezing cold.
Yeah. For me, it jogged back my memory of winter last year, leaving my house at
it's like
3 o'clock in the morning. But, that's okay because, with winter comes snow and Christmas.
That's right.
And there's some things to look forward to.
And you know what, Julia? At least now you get to come inside.
I know.
You don't have to endure standing outside for as long.
I know.
Even though, like, when you're reporting in the morning or at any time of the day during the winter and you are out in the field, you're not out there for the time. Obviously, you do your live shot. It's like a minute and a half. Feels like a long minute and a half. And then you sit in the car, you can warm up and stuff. But it's still, you do have that moment of where you have to mentally prepare to be like, going outside to stand.
7 layers.
In the cold. There were multiple times where I, forgot my gloves.
Oh, yeah.
I had a scarf and you just started kind of shivering out there. Your hands are getting dry. Those are not the best mornings.
Not the best mornings at all.
We all have days.
Yeah. And you get through it and then you defrost in between live shots. And car 1, because it's small, heats up fast and has heated seats. That was my...
Heated seats. I need to get heated seats.
That was my key to survival last year reporting outside. So I'll have to share those pointers with Nick Antonakis as he begins his journey.
For the winter season.
He will definitely take it by storm. He will embrace it for sure.
He will.
Yes. Well, in other non-weather news, today is National Boss Day. So look at that. We want to take a minute to shout out all of the bosses, the management team here at 22 News. Thank you all for everything that you do for us, for having faith in us every day to put our newscast on the air and get our messages out. Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for all that you do behind the scenes as well. Even like yesterday, we had popcorn day. So thank you to our managers for that.
Really nice.
That was really nice. Little things like that. We have some, our holiday parties coming up. Management plans that. So yeah, thank you guys for all that you do. And this place would not be 22 News without you.
We really do appreciate you. We have a really good support system among our bosses here. Our news director, Kara, our GM, Bob Simone, who pops his head in from time to time. We are going to have him on as a guest at some point within maybe the next couple of weeks or so you can be on the lookout for that. We'll have to have Kara come on too.
Oh, absolutely.
She would love to chat with us about something. Maybe we'll do something about SVU, Law and Order SVU, and she'll be here in a heartbeat because it's one of her favorite shows.
She will yap about that for sure.
So yeah, and then all the other managers and stuff here too are great. We have a really good good sense of leadership here at 22 News that we're grateful
Absolutely.
for.
Great support system for sure.
So hopefully you also have a good boss. You can go and celebrate your boss today. Maybe we should, I don't know, get him a little gift or something.
Yeah, we'll definitely say Happy National Boss Day. And yeah, for sure. It's also National Dictionary Day, which I saw that.
Maybe we'll get them a dictionary.
Maybe we'll get them a dictionary. But that piqued my interest a little bit because we love words, you know.
I love words.
I love words. I love learning new words. Sometimes I love trying to pronounce new words, but we learn new words here every day. So we figured that we would share a new word with you too, although this is not a new word, but it's
just the word of the day, I guess.
It's the Merriam-Webster word of the day. It's biannual.
We have used that word.
In
the news. Yes.
Yeah. It's funny because I love these little words of the day things, and I've seen broadcasters like try to incorporate words in their broadcast. My friends actually this weekend were asking me if I've ever tried to do that. And
I've never done that, but it would be kind of fun.
It would be kind of fun, but also like I get it. Yeah, it depends on the day. Also, I've seen meteorologists do it
That's what I was going to say. Meteorologists have a little more freedom because they're not if there's like not serious weather that could potentially be like hazardous to people's safety. You can kind of play around with what you say and get a little goofy sometimes.
Right.
Where we have that freedom in certain, if we're doing a trending block or things that are lighter, but then obviously when we're talking about harder news stories, we want to be serious and deliver the news.
Yeah, like we really only do a little ad-libbing to toss to weather, and even then it's like, at that point, I just want to kind of just go. Like,
I don't know how I would incorporate biannual we're starting our newscast.
No, I don't know if I could
It's time for the biannual celebration of it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's officially cold, feeling like fall. Like, that was so
I would
bad.
probably just say, like, the word of the day is biannual.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it would be really hard to incorporate that, but...
Any biannual celebrations in your personal life? Anything that you do twice a year that you're like, time?
I don't know. I mean, there's a biannual equinox. I just thought of that. For
equinox
weather.
Is a fun word.
Equinox is a fun word. I don't know. Do I do anything twice a year that's really fun?
I'm thinking like it's kind of, well, not really because there's 4 seasons, but it's kind of a biannual activity or chore you have to do to switch out your wardrobe.
Yeah, for sure. I'd agree with that. I'm trying to think.
Fall, winter clothes versus spring and summer.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know.
Anything else?
I don't know. I'll have to keep thinking. But if you do anything biannually, it's your day. It's your day. Yeah. So those are 2 fun little things that we'll start the day off with. But say Happy National Boss Day and thank your boss for sure. And think about what you're going to do biannually.
There you go. We'll be right back after this quick break.
All right, welcome back to Off the Desk on this Friday Junior, this National Dictionary Day, this National Bosses Day.
It's a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of stuff.
It's Thursday.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, so we kind of talked about this. We teased it a little bit in the morning newscast. If you caught the end there around 6:55.
Yeah.
There's an interesting controversy over Smucker's Uncrustables, which we were talking about. We both really love the Uncrustables. Sandwiches always have a really good amount of peanut butter, and I don't necessarily hate crust, but I like the Uncrustable. I appreciate it.
I agree. I like the crust, but there's like you're not getting crust here. It's like I don't know. It's creamy. There's so much filling in there. There's so much, and it's a great ratio. It's more content inside than probably the crust, but like. It's perfect. You know what you're getting.
Right.
So good.
So obviously it's pretty popular. People enjoy an Uncrustable. And now there's some drama because Smucker's isn't too happy about other companies that are trying to maybe their minds copy them. Yeah.
So Trader Joe's is the company. They're filing a lawsuit against Smucker's saying that it's the packaging itself.
Oh, I messed that up.
That is.
So Trader Joe's is suing.
Oh no, Did I say it right?
So Smucker's is suing.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Smucker's is suing Trader Joe's because they're saying that Trader Joe's packaging is too similar because it's blue and it's too close to the Smucker's trademark blue.
Okay, let's take a look. We have this up on our website, so we'll see what all the fuss is about.
But they're saying that, so there it is.
That's the Trader Joe's one.
That's the Trader Joe's one,
I think if we scroll up here,
and
that's the Uncrustable.
Yeah.
That's red and purple.
Right. So,
interesting.
That's where my mind went as well, because I'm like...
Well, we can't really see the individual packaging here. Maybe it's I
think they come in the box individually wrapped. Like, see, it's kind of resting. I don't know. Maybe it's resting on a napkin there, but they come in like that box. Probably either in, like, Oreos come in like the plastic tin, maybe that, or individually wrapped in just plastic.
So they're just saying that the box itself is close enough to their box?
Yes. Interesting. It's the blue packaging. Which, my mind went to, I think of purple. And Smucker's, the letters are in blue, but the letters here aren't in blue. So I don't know, but that is what they're saying. Now they're saying that, go ahead.
No, I've seen so many variations of the Uncrustable in various different grocery stores, and Aldi pops up in my head because I shop there a lot, and they just have kind of off-brands or dupes of a lot of popular products, like Oreos. There's like a version of Oreos that's Aldi's version that has different packaging. So it's interesting that it comes down to the actual color of the packaging. I don't know how that works.
Yes. So that's what the I don't know, the CEO of Smucker's says in this article that it's not the item itself. He said, we know that a lot of companies have their version of a doughy sandwich filled with peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
But again, he's nodding to the packaging. And now they're saying that Trader Joe's defense would be in terms of like, I don't really know what they're going to say about the packaging, but they're going to argue that the, what's it called? Like the indentations around the crust are functional and it really isn't coming after the Uncrustable brand. But if they're arguing about the packaging, I don't know. Maybe it's still being ironed out for sure. But I think it's interesting. I'm wondering, where the argument's going to click.
Yeah.
From both sides, honestly.
And what the Trader Joe's response will be.
Yeah. Because it's like, if you're suing for the packaging, I feel like it's not, I don't see the visual.
At first glance, it doesn't, to me, look super similar. But maybe there's different versions of their Uncrustables that look closer to Smucker's. We'll have to do a little of investigative work. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting though.
I know. It is. Yeah. But the thing is, like, Trader Joe's is known for having these dupes, I guess. But they tend to just, it's also their own brand. Like, you think of some items, I think of the Trader Joe's thing first in my head. Like, there's some things that you only get at Trader Joe's. And then others where it's like, okay, like pretzels, those are pretzels. Or like, I don't know, certain dips and things where it's like, okay, I don't know.
It's funny. I was talking about Aldi. There are certain snacks that I probably have had like the name brand or the ones that I'm used to since I was young. And then I'll try the like Aldi version or a different store.
Yeah.
And some of them I really enjoy. Yeah. Other ones you can tell when it's like a dupe,
Yeah. It's like,
you're like, this is my favorite.
Not quite. Yeah.
In comparison to the more popular brand name one, but you got to take a chance.
Absolutely.
See if it works.
You got to take a chance.
Now I kind of want to try the Trader Joe's one just to see how it measures up to the Smucker's.
Yeah. I haven't had an Uncrustable in years.
So good.
Maybe I'm due for one. They are so good.
It's so funny. I don't know if you felt this way. As a kid, when you would have like a PB&J, it was kind of like the last resort lunch almost. It was, I guess I'll have a PB&J. Or like if you could have any other sandwich and then you realize like when you were like really little, maybe your mom packed you a PB&J. It was kind of
we're out of the good stuff.
Yeah, compared to the other like good lunch options. But then as I've gotten older, I've just had this greater appreciation for a PB&J, especially if you haven't had one in a while. It can hit,
I'm with you for sure. Yeah. It was also, I feel like I would only get cafeteria lunch on certain days, like when they had the good stuff, like a mozzarella stick day or certain days. I would typically bring my lunch and then I would opt for like a ham and cheese sandwich. But then there were some days if I forgot my lunch or I thought it was something and then the menu item switched, we always had the trusty dusty Uncrustable option. Trusty dusty. And I would resort to that in the cafeteria.
You're like, wow.
And then it's really good. So that was great. We always had cafeteria lunch, always a backup Uncrustable option if you didn't like what was on the menu, especially if you got your lunch every single day. You always knew you had that option. So I definitely utilized that. Some days I was just like, you know what, Mom? I want an Uncrustable today. That's what I'm feeling.
I wonder how similar like Connecticut schools and Massachusetts school lunches are, like if they're similar companies. Because did you ever have breadstick dunkers?
No.
Oh my gosh, my favorite school meals, and it was legit just like 2 breadsticks, little small cup of sauce and like shredded cheese, and you would just like dunk it into the sauce and dunk it into the cheese. And it was delicious.
Wow.
Warm breadsticks, sauce, and cheese. And it legit was my favorite meal as like a kid. Into high school.
Kids are so simple. Wow. We had Totally Taco Max Snacks.
Oh, we did not have that.
Quesadillas. And they it was so, they were so good though. I remember seeing that and I was a little skeptical. I was like, why are they calling it that? What is that? They were really good though. Just little quesadillas like our style tacos and a quesadilla.
Chili cheese Fritos?
Not.
We had chili cheese Fritos. It's so funny, like, I don't know, the things that you remember. Those were some of my favorites. I was curious, though, because you can, even in Connecticut, there's I've talked to, like, some of my friends who have gone to different districts and stuff, and it just depends on, who they're, which company they get their food from, of how different the variations of, like, the actual meals are. So I was just curious if there were anything
funny.
Anything that overlapped,
Yeah, I don't know. I think probably. Trying to think what else. I don't know. Oh, calzone day. Calzones were good.
Calzone day. That was
big in high school, especially.
Think of like the ones that were like kind of rare that you would get excited about.
Yeah.
Or if you brought lunch from home
and you're like,
oh, I didn't know.
I don't want to eat this.
We had one, like they had different types of pizza, like a slice of pizza, and there was like every now and again one that was called Big Daddy's Pizza. It was like the best slice of pizza though. So like
it had to be.
You wouldn't really know until you like saw it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is the Big Daddy's Pizza. So I brought lunch from home. Like kind of want to like have pizza.
The real pizza.
Oh, that's so funny. I don't even know how we got on. Oh, the Uncrustables.
Yeah, the Uncrustables.
Transitioned into school lunch talk, but
I mean, they're hit or miss, but there's always an Uncrustable, and the Uncrustable always hits. So you always had that. Maybe have one, and after you say your happy boss day to your boss. I'm still going back to that.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot. Yeah, we're the Trader Joe's version. And if anyone tries it, feel free to let us know. Comment on
if you
YouTube
see the packaging. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I feel like I want to. Oh, excuse me.
Need some water.
I'm good. I want to follow this story. I mean, I feel like I have questions, so we'll keep you updated.
Is on it. We might even have a report on it.
Maybe.
Stay tuned.
We'll see it was filed in Ohio, so I don't think I have access to the Ohio court documents because it's probably not I don't think it's a federal lawsuit. So maybe. We'll see.
You never know.
You never know. All right. We're coming back with yet more, food consumer news today. So stay with us. And
a lot of fun.
Maybe some fun facts.
Ooh. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back on this Thursday morning. Here, I'll press the right button there to get rid of our names. That was the wrong button I hit going into the break. But if you thought you heard the last of food/drink related news, you'd be wrong.
You didn't yet. Yeah, for sure. So this is something that I saw this headline, I think, on today, and I felt nostalgic because I love Snapple, and we were talking about who doesn't love Snapple. But in recent years, I think it actually, in recent years, not too long ago, their parent company decided to switch over from the glass bottle we all know and love, to a plastic bottle, more environmentally conservative and things like that. So for plastic recyclables reasons as such. But now in one state only,
Drum roll.
They're going back to the glass bottle.
I'm so excited. I love the glass bottle. It like hits different when you're drinking out of it.
I agree. I think it tastes better too. That could be a placebo effect, but
maybe it is. But
maybe. But yeah, so it's in New York only because that's where the company originated in Brooklyn. Okay. So they're going back to their roots and they're bringing back the glass bottle.
Is it going to be at locations like statewide or in only certain places?
Yeah, no, and it said the New York area. So I'm thinking that means the New York, maybe only the metropolitan area, like the city. I don't know, but
it's not too far from Massachusetts. Obviously closer to Connecticut, but like if you make a road trip, if you're really into getting a glass Snapple bottle,
that could be your sole purpose. Or
maybe they'll
happen to be there. Maybe eventually. I mean, it's going to be well received.
I think
there's a lot of I saw like some posts on TikTok and Twitter of people saying things like, just funny like tweets and quotes about it being, the worst thing to happen to the consumer industry and things like that. And they're excited for it to come back. So we'll see what happens. But what's your favorite flavor?
Oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't had Snapple in a long time. I feel like I really liked the peach.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Like the peach Snapple was probably one of my go-tos.
That would be my go-to.
Is there a raspberry one too? I think I like
there is raspberry.
Peach and raspberry, I would say probably are the top two.
Yeah, mine would be peach, and then Snapple apple. It's always good.
Snapple apple,
but it's hard to come by. Yeah, it's rare. They would only be in some select locations, but yeah. So obviously, with the Snapple, one thing that they're known for is the Snapple facts.
Yes.
And that was honestly
that went like hand in hand with the glass bottle, like pop off the cap and getting to see the little Snapple fact. It's just fun.
Yeah, and if you were with a group, everyone would share theirs, and obviously one would be better than the other, and they would win the Snapple cap fact of the day. I don't know.
Conversation starter.
Yeah, but I found today that, and I feel like I did know this. I just had never looked into it. That you can sign up to receive a Snapple fact every day over text message. So naturally, I did it.
Activity.
Naturally, I did it.
Just this morning.
Literally just this morning. If you text real fact to 762-775, you will receive a real Snapple fact every day, Monday to Friday, 5 days a week. Wow. So the gag is,
oh God,
I signed up. They did not send me a fact yet.
Oh.
So it might start tomorrow. But it's okay because you can find them online.
Oh, there you go.
And I have a couple.
You had a Snapple fact.
I do.
Okay.
I didn't get it in my inbox this morning, but I have
to report back tomorrow if you eventually
for sure. We can read off a couple. We got a few more minutes.
We got it.
Maybe you'll know some. That'd be crazy.
No, I'm not very good with trivia.
This is interesting. They're so random. You can't even know these.
Yeah.
Number 1354. You're always looking at your nose. Your brain just chooses to ignore it.
I've actually heard that one before.
Oh, look at that.
And then when you become aware of it and you you can, I'm like looking at my nose now.
Yeah, well, I think actually since I read this,
you're like, more aware of your nose.
I'm more aware of it.
Like either side. Now I'm like shifting between eyes.
Like when I look straight ahead, obviously I don't see it, but now looking down at my phone, I'm like, oh, there
it is.
So that's that. Yeah, that is crazy. It's weird that we can just turn things on and off like that.
And that your brain does certain things like that for you.
Weird. Oh, whoa, this is crazy. Okay, number 1367.
Oh, that'll be a segue.
That's not even why I said this is crazy. This fact is just weird. From 2010 to 2017, every tweet was archived by the Library of Congress.
What?
So if you made a tweet...
I probably made some embarrassing tweets during that time period. When was it? 2010?
2010 to 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's archived somewhere. Well, my old account got hacked.
Oh.
And then deactivated. So maybe it's still there.
It doesn't say more than just every tweet. That is weird. That is kind of crazy. Huh.
Anyway. I was going to say this earlier when we were first talking about Snapple facts. Some my friends and I used to argue, are these all actually facts?
Yeah, I don't know.
How do you verify the Snapple facts? I guess that's another investigation for us. Because some of them are so hard to believe.
So obscure. Yeah.
Are so obscure. You're like
where are you getting this information?
Yeah.
Do people submit them? Researchers?
That would be interesting to double check that one.
Yeah.
And see, why did it stop in 2017?
Screenshotting it. I will go research this after the show. And we'll report back tomorrow. Okay. Oh, whoa. I think I did know this. I feel like I've seen a picture of this. Number 1376. Whoa, those were really close numbers.
Swapped it.
That's crazy. Golf was the first sport to be played on the moon.
Okay.
I feel like I've seen a photo of that.
Like maybe, yeah.
I think there's a photo of that.
Were there multiple sports attempted to be played on the moon?
It says the first, so mayhaps.
I wonder what other sports were played on the moon.
Well, again, we'll have to. Of
all the sports, golf, I feel like that's kind of difficult.
Yeah, but you're just like, you're hitting the ball and it's just.
Yeah, but I would think like
floating.
Like soccer, you like just give it a little kick and it's the same type of deal.
But if you're wearing like astronaut,
that's true.
Like moon shoes.
Yeah, you don't have as much access.
Suit.
But then if you have to like, hold your golf club a certain way and swing.
No, yeah, you're right.
Like the gravity issue.
Maybe they're just like tapping it a little bit just because the gravity, it's just gonna. How do you even get it to be on the tee?
That's what I mean. We'll have to look into these.
Yeah, interesting. I don't know. All right, maybe one more.
Yeah, let's.
Ooh, I like this one because I'm a music nerd.
Julia's reactions to that at first. Great.
Number 1382. A housefly hums in the key of F.
I would not have known.
I would not have known that either. I would never think to figure that out. Right. Interesting. Now I'm gonna wait
because I'm like, okay, I just find it a thing.
Yeah, same. F major is one of my favorite keys too.
Is it?
It is.
Do you hum an F major?
I can, but I don't think I default to it.
Can you do it right now?
I'm not doing that. Here.
You're putting Julia on the spot.
It's like
I can't do it.
When you think of like Doe a deer, I always think of that way and like sing the fa a long, long way to run part, and that's F major.
Okay. See,
so I actually did end up doing that.
You did?
Yeah.
See, it was great.
I don't know if it was probably a little flat now that I think about it. Don't come at me, guys.
It's a little flat.
It's a little flat. Don't come at me.
I'm sure all of the like flies that are humming in F major are a little flat too, so that's okay.
Probably.
All right. Well, happy Friday, Junior. Hope you have a great rest of your Thursday and you're a boss. Enjoy being celebrated today.
Yeah, absolutely. And think of what you're going to do biannually.
Yeah, that too. We need some ideas, clearly. Have a good day.
See you tomorrow.